Hi guys, so I am going to attempt to start to answer these questions from the Baby Led Weaning Q&A video. I got a lot of the same, I'm doing this one-handed because I'm pumping, so I got a lot of the same questions that can kind of fall under a few different categories. So I'm going to make a few separate videos over this. The first question that I got mostly had to do with when do you start? And the kind of background behind baby-led weaning is that babies will decide that they're ready for solid foods in their own time, and that naturally it will slowly develop over time, and they will eventually start to eat more and more and more just as soon as they're ready. There's no timeline for this, just like you can't make your baby roll over, and you can't make your baby crawl, and you can't make your baby walk, and you can't make your baby sleep through the night without doing cry it out, but that's another video. You can't make your baby do anything they're not ready to do. So with that said, typically babies start showing signs of being ready to eat on their own at about 6 months old, give or take a few months. Some babies are ready around 5-ish months and starting to put things to their mouth, which at that time you can start exploring different foods, just holding them, playing with them, things like that. They actually start to ingest the food about 6 months old, and they actually start getting like good portions of it, so 8-9 months old. So that's kind of the background on that. Sorry, I have an itch. And in our experience, it's been like that. Now, people have been asking about spoon feeding, and the idea is that before the craze of you've got to feed your baby food at 6 weeks, of course they had to feed them with a spoon because babies that age aren't ready for solid foods. So that practice just kind of went on, and you don't really have to use purees at all if you don't want to. Now, grant you things like yogurt, applesauce, oatmeal, cereals, things like that. That all comes within time. I kind of feel like if you do purees first, then that teaches them to just take it from the spoon and then instantly swallow, which can hinder your baby-led weaning adventures because they're taking that food, and instead of figuring out how to chew it and maneuver it around their mouth, they're just gonna try to swallow it, which can be more of a choking, gagging issue. Not saying don't do it, or that what you're doing is not working for you, because obviously who am I to say that? That's just my opinions, my thoughts. Not saying that I wouldn't feed them at all. Going off on a streak. Anyways, because we will do things like applesauce and yogurt and cereals and things like that, but that'll come later on down the line when she's getting more and more. So anyway, that's all for this video. I will make another one answering more questions. If you have any more that pertain to this subject of when to start, I should add that your baby should be able to sit up alone. It's definitely a choking hazard if your baby's trying to eat at an incline in a high chair. Your baby should definitely be able to sit alone, and your baby should definitely be able to grab things by themselves and guide it to their mouth on their own. So if you have any more questions, then just let me know.